A confrontation aboard a JetBlue flight leads to the arrest of a Virginia man. New tonight, the man who was attacked opening up the news for Jax about what he says happened. Now, police say that the man had a dramatic outburst on that flight headed to Jacksonville Sunday. That man is accused of assaulting the flight crew and another passenger.
Well, tonight, that passenger who lives in Jacksonville Beach has sent Only News for Jax a letter about what happened and a big change he wants from JetBlue following that incident. Channel 4's Francesca Amker has read through that very detailed statement and joins us live with what he had to say. Francesca.
Well, Joy, the victim says in this letter that he only had about 20 more minutes on the flight when he woke up from his nap from Washington, D.C., and that's when he was confronted by a passenger that he says had way too much to drink, and that's why he's making this dramatic request.
It was an incident that unfolded aboard a JetBlue flight Sunday afternoon, leaving flight attendants assaulted and a fellow passenger in a chokehold, according to a federal complaint. According to airport police who were seen restraining 36-year-old Joseph Sharkey in this video, the man was intoxicated. But the dramatic incident has caused the victim in the case to write this letter expressing several concerns. Breaking it down, the victim was told by another passenger that the suspect was hammered before boarding. And as passengers waited for the FBI, another flight attendant told the victim he served the suspect 4 rum and cokes during the flight. JetBlue has since tried offering the victim compensation, which he says he's rejected. He instead made the following request. I do hope JetBlue reconsiders one of my requests, which is to implement an internal policy of 1 alcoholic beverage per legal passenger per hour of a flight. April 1st, 2016. I spoke with local attorney and former pilot Randy Reep about the likelihood that JetBlue would change its policy. He says the chances are slim.
For a company to change their policy to the lowest common denominator is extraordinarily unlikely. Much similar to being at a bar and somebody saying, hey, I don't want people to leave the bar drunk. Nobody wants that. But it's not the bar's job to monitor the personal responsibility of other people.
Reep is familiar with airline practices in these situations. He says this one incident won't change company policies, but JetBlue does hold some liability.
Think about it this way. He can't even retreat, the victim of this violence, if you will. He can't even retreat. He can maybe go 10 feet away. That's as far as he can get. So he can't even extract himself. And he sort of, when he bought his plane ticket, he didn't think he was going to a bar. He thought he was going from point A to point B. And so there is some, I can understand why JetBlue would like to make this go away smoothly and quietly, but changing their policies on how they sell products is not probably the resolution.
And the victim chose not to go on camera for privacy reasons. He says he just wants to move on from the incident, but he has sought out counseling. As far as Sharkey, he has been charged with intimidation or assault of a flight crew. And if convicted, he faces up to 20 years in federal prison. I'm live. Francesca Amker, Channel 4, the local station.